Hello dear student, I am Rajwan Singh and today I am going to teach you the getting future ready, the third part, that is a ticket to space. My dear student, in the previous videos I have explained about the some features of technologies, some features of human robot and self-driving car, or you can say driverless cars. But about driverless car, I have explained you that a car that moves without a driver. This is an automatic car. So this is called the driverless car. And about the human robot, also I have told you in the previous video. So human robot is also a technology, not technology, but you can say the advanced technology created by a man, created by a human being, and robot works as a human. So these technologies are very helpful to us to work any duty or any things that is better and in easier way. So dear student, I have also explained about the features of robot, and in coming future maybe some robots are like a human, or you can say better than a human. So it is said by the scientists of our country and all over the world. So we have to see, we have to imagine in future everything is possible. So dear student, let's start the topic that is decided for today. This is a part of that topic, getting future ready, and this is the third part, a ticket to space. About space, you know very well that if you want to go to space, you can't go, because only scientists and space tourists and astronauts can go only. But this is an imagination that if maybe this is possible that we will travel in the space, we will take a ticket to travel in the space, then what will be? This is very surprising, and this is very nice. So in these lines, are you an avid reader of space fiction? This is asked to us. Have you ever envied astronauts or wished to travel in space? If this is your will, have you can you imagine, or have you imagined before to go to space? Your space dreams and intergalactic handshakes means imagination, which we think in imagination, that is called handshake, and it may soon come true in future. So dear student, humans have always been fascinated by the outer space, and many astronauts have gone there. Travel into space has been limited to astronauts, and private space travelers are for pleasure was unheard of until now. Because if you are an astronaut, then it is possible. But if you want to travel only in the space, that is impossible. But in future, maybe if you are interested to go in the space, this may be possible. This is shown in these lines. This is the line that fulfills our wish, fulfill our willings to go to the space. In December 1990, Japanese TV journalist Toyohiro Akiyama went into space as part of the first commercial space flight. He has gone there and visited the space flight. He gave live reports for a week from there. When he reached there, he gave the live reports from there about the space in 1990. From the Mir space station, the live cost was from the Mir station space, and however the first amateur to pay for a flight into space was Dennis Tito, a US engineer and businessman. Who was Dennis Tito? Dennis Tito was a US engineer and businessman also. He became the first space tourist or citizen explored by visiting the space, by visiting the International Space Station, that in short you can say ISS, for 7 days in 2001. And he has gone there as a tourist and he visited the space very nearly. And between 2001 and 2009, 6 more people bought a passage to space. One of them, Charles Simonyi, even went twice. He went twice. It means he has gone there 2 times. And dear students, between 2003 and 2004, 2 individuals breached the Earth's atmosphere and entered outer space in the experimental spacecraft. So this is very compulsory to know about these events, about these people who have gone there as a tourist or as an astronaut. And after this, several space tourism companies have been formed since then, with an aim to facilitate private space exploration for a hefty fee. Civilian space programs for the tourists or for the new travelers, offering zero gravity space flights and short duration spacewalks are already being offered by some companies. Dear student, perhaps by the time you grow up, space planes may become as common as buses. Like today, if we want to go anywhere, we can sit on the bus by taking tickets. Like this, in future maybe it may possible that you can also go to the space by booking your tickets. This is imagination of our scientists. So, and a trip to Mars may become quite affordable, but you may even be able to fly to the moon and back for a holiday. In these lines, the writer wants to say that in future our imagination will be fulfilling by these thoughts, that if we want to go to see space, if we want to travel in the space, then it may be possible, but in future. So dear student, I think you have understood everything that explained here. So read this chapter again and try to understand, and see my video again and again till. And if you have not subscribed my channel, so please subscribe my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.